of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice, raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
So I'm sort of done with Meghan and stuff like that. Alright, considering the royal family well-documented history with adultery, it's curious that tweets about Prince William's sexual proclivities are being framed as racism of all things, especially coming from a royal reporter who has always denied any racism in the coverage of Meghan. There's the thanking face. Okay, Nick Williams, nice of him to attend a home game. Apparently he prefers playing away nowadays. I wouldn't believe the rubbish put around by vile racists and others on this forum. I say there's more chance of Southampton winning the Championship League than any of the stuff you've seen being true, and we both know that's not happening for the scammers. Okay, the reasoning behind framing Prince William's roasting as racism is why he will always remain an object of global ridicule. What will they say next? As a strong biracial man, the prince has embraced his unattractiveness. What is that? Best they'll be telling us that all his life he had to fight. Hey, don't put that past them. You know how they could make a narrative happen. We just need to keep them correct their BS. Okay, all I can say is thank goodness for social media that a lot has gotten away with so much for so long and allow narrative to spread through biased mainstream media they may deal with. This is a new era, no more censorship of the truth. Yep. Oh my goodness, if you guys know what I'm going through with YouTube, for those who are new, I think God was preparing me for this. because once I started sharing stuff about the Meghan and stuff, then I wanted the channel to grow. And for some reason, each time it reached 200, boom, a whole bunch of people unsubscribed. And I'm like, what's going on? Then when it reached 200, exactly 200, and I was like, let me wait and see. I didn't get myself all excited for that 200. And I was like, let me see within a week if that's gonna disappear again. But for 2 weeks, going into 3 weeks, and I saw it stays at 200, and then little more, it keeps on adding, it keeps on going. And I was so happy. For some reason, I was so happy about it. Something came into me. I don't know what it is. When I realized it stays at 200, that 200 seems like it was 1 million followers to me. Something came to me, and I was like, okay, I need to do things perfectly. I need to write the script and do this, do that. And then as I was editing that part of the video where I was doing the scripting and stuff like that, I was reading it. I was like, that's not me. That's not me. I stopped. I don't know if I trash it, but I know I didn't put it. I didn't continue with the editing. I stopped that video, and I took at least maybe 2 days off, and I wanted to be thanked and concentrate and say why I'm here. Why I'm here. Why I'm switching my channel into that. Because for a year or so, it was just collecting dust. Once in a while, randomly, I'll post something. I stopped and think, and I was like, why I'm here. This channel been sitting here. I didn't care too much about the money. It was just there. Stop. And then I was like, you know what? The same way that I'm doing this video right now, that's the same way I'm going to continue. And then when I'm editing, if I cannot find backup, just remove it. And this is how I've been ever since. So, what was the point? What was the point of this little history? Let's see here. Let me read it again. Okay. Not to mention Palmolive. No. Let's see. This is New Era. Okay. Not to mention Palmolive tweet from a few years ago where he explained pay-to-play scheme for Harry and Meghan. If you give access, we play nice. Full up right there. We were all aghast and let him know, and promptly all blacked. Certainly incriminated tweet were deleted. Palmy leads the way. Is Royal Hack Riders the one who calls black women pigs? The very same. Okay, so why did I bring this story? Okay, where I feel like the truth needs to be said. That's it. Okay, where how YouTube is treating my channel. That's what it is. How YouTube is treating my channel. So knowing where I came from in terms of the channel, its originality, and that mindset each time YouTube put a obstacle for certain things for some reason. And knock on wood, I still have that mindset not to focus too much on the money. Readjust myself. Okay, readjust the video. If I feel very confident about the video, okay, what that I'm putting out, okay, if it can be seen, let it be seen. Okay, whether I make money out of it, because if I already spend the time to make it, might as well put it out. All right, so that's that. Okay, racism is when people from their position of power subjugated others based on the color of their skin. How in the hell does that apply to Prince Baltimore? They have no idea what racism is, which is why they're so flummoxed when someone pointed out in their behavior. You know what? If they want to go that way, let their own people provide that for them. You know, baggage for God. That's for them to deal with, not for me. Okay, agree. I will say though, they know full well what racism is because they practice it every day and they enjoy the result. They're the one who created it. They're the one who created it. Why do you think they started at Meghan? Because Meghan and Harry were doing good things, but they feel like if to divide Harry and Meghan, create unnecessary situation, okay, they will benefit from it. That's how they've been happening. Okay, look at Africa. They don't want to create all this division within the Africa. Probably play all side and go to one person ear, and then their friends go to the other side ear to say nonsense, and then create chaos. And then when chaos happens, they just remove themselves, and then they just grab what they needed. Yeah, they don't want who created that. But you know what? We're gonna package this in a ball and return it right back to them. Let their own people deal with it because they are the master of this. So let them deal with that. It's not gonna come from me. Okay, baggage for God. All right, they just hate it when their targets see right through them and expose them. Funny that it's always her behavior but not never his. And then this needs to bring back to Princess Diana. When Princess Diana, I'm not gonna put any clip, they're gonna stop my video. When Princess Diana went to them, letting them that she needed help, okay, they use her information against her, that she needs to be in a mental institution, and they use that against her instead of providing help. Okay, and they wonder why they are increasingly unpopular. If yesterday is a boo and pubs or anything to go by, they are in deeper trouble than they realize. Okay, baggage for God. Okay, how is him being the prince of pegging racism? Okay, the more they, royals and British media, try to take down Meghan, the more unpopular they get. It's gonna get rough for them after Elizabeth II. Yeah, do they not see this? I mean, the writing is on the wall. When I'm doing my podcast, I try to be as honest as I can. I'm not saying for people to like it, but look at, was it in this video or video number 1, where I said this is the perfect time for them to separate ways, part ways with the public money, go private completely, stop receiving taxpayers' money, go your separate ways. That way the people don't come after you. Perfect example, Prince Philip. They could learn from Prince Philip. Nothing lasts forever. Okay, Freudian slip, was it? There's that. Why racism society is not enough to be non-racist. We must be an anti-racist. Let's see. Royal reporter, do you actually know the definition of racism? Saying someone having an affair is not racism. Okay, at Diva Lady 23, which is that one. How rude to come on someone else's post and tag the subject she's objecting to. Okay, Richard Palmer always claimed racism when people disagree with him. Truly unhinged. Why he gave a supremely weak excuse for Bill. This is Gab smacking hypocrisy. Alright, after this, that's it. Bango, right on the money. It is all about the receipt. They genuinely forget themselves. Sometimes don't you love it for them? The cleaning machine is out in force, but ain't going away. Alright, let's see here. It's like you're trying to clean the but it's still there. Next tweet. Okay, K. Palace courtiers have considerably anxiety about Prince Harry's memoir. Who cares? That's for them. These people, they don't know peace. Harry, it's almost like the Oprah interview. Once they know the Oprah interview was gonna happen, they all running wild, creating nonsense, the bullying after nonsense, and then they put themselves in more issues. At some point, they themselves are gonna cause their own mentality. Well, they're already there. Their own craziness. There's Harry during the unveiling. Okay, based on last weekend's events, it's not Harry's book they should worry about. They should worry about the British public, who seem to know a lot about eggheads worrying about Kensington. Alright, let's see here. If you want, it's possible that Prince Harry is probably the only decent one in the royal family, and I'm not surprised about his brother. Has been rumored around 4 years about him having affairs, and not just with women. Yes, I live in Kensington. Wow, that brings to mind of Rose's husband and Rose. I don't know why. Exactly, they attack Harry and Meghan just to distract people. The media knows a lot, and they are covering for that male at Paddington Palace. The man said he is writing about what shaped him to be the man he has become. What did they do that they have concern about that? One thing some are worried about is a lot of the reporting about Harry over the years has been exaggerated or outright lies. When they say people are concerned, to a large degree, they may mean the voter, royal expert and royal biographers are concerned. Okay, let's see here, especially Al, who wrote an unauthorized biography about him. Who is that? Okay, so this Angela Levine, especially Angela Levine, who wrote an unauthorized biography about him. Alright, so that's this. Well, for the sake of this video, let's read it. Okay, this is Omid. I'll share what Kensington Palace official told me at the time. Through Newsweek, Levine was giving access to official engagements and chat with Harry for a 2017 cover. Then, without permission, she turned that material into a book. Harry was crushed and his team were furious. Okay, so I think it was when Prince Charles pushed Harry to do that interview. Harry didn't want to do it, but Charles pushed him and he did it, and then Levine turned whatever information Harry gave her into a book, and then this is why she's going across saying that she knows Harry very well. Baggage for God. Okay, good. They are just looking to use it as the next item for distraction. Good. I love it for them. Anxious because if he speaks for himself, they are less like to be able to control the narrative about him. They should. Guilty conscience need no accuser. Alright, the controller, the courtier, and wait staff make bank leaking to the press. They told on Harry and cover the Prince of Pegging and the Prince of Begging. Sir Edward. For those who are new, I have some videos about security. He is the one who sort of preventing Harry from meeting the Queen and all of that. I have several videos. I have his face on the cover and some shape or form. Okay, they all know what they did to Harry and his family, thus their anxiety. Like I said, if you look at some old videos, okay, I've said after Princess Diana had passed, I cannot imagine. I try to picture myself a little boy without a mother, okay, and then a father who doesn't give a shit, a little boy in a freaking palace. Who is really looking after him? I try to imagine. I just don't see. And I think a lot of things they did to him because Charles then gave a shit. Baggage for God because of that. Okay, only guilty people worry when someone is writing a book. The process of doing to Harry's life in the palace what they did to his mother's Diana life with Charles is in full effect. All pain and suffering, all calculated plots and scheme of punishment is their fault. Yep. For some reason, they seem like they cannot do anything right. If you haven't done anything wrong to the Sussex family, then you have nothing to fear. Yep, the same thing. Meghan, when they claim about the bullying, was Meghan worrying? No.
We're all happy that we are in a new era. Okay. You know, we get to tell the truth. Things are different now. I will say, I don't speak for them. I speak for myself. I'm so thankful that they are finally acknowledging the experience. But on the other side, I know that the family and the staff were well aware of the extent of it. And though their recollections may vary, ours don't, because we lived through it with them. I don't know who knew. I know that the family and the staff knew. I have known her for 17 years, and I have seen the way that she regards the people around her and the people she works with, and I can say she's not a bully. But I can also say that I am personally glad that people are doing their due diligence, because I also know why someone had to leave. And it was for gross misconduct. I don't think the intention was to nuke them. I think it was just finally a chance to tell their truth. You know, Meghan's always been a very open person. She's always shared parts of herself in the way that we always do, but that all changed when she joined the family. We watched as a wall was built around her. She was very isolated. I think they are feeling free. It's nice to see them feel free. And now they can get back to what they really were focused on.
The result of the bullying investigation, which they did not make public, I have a feeling this is gonna come back in the future. The same way William is shutting his mom down when they need it, because the narrative that they're trying to paint Meghan, it's not sticking. So one day they're gonna bring that bullying investigation out, and then they're gonna create their own thing when Harry and Meghan are no longer alive at some future date, because this is the way I see them going with this. They're waiting until the future so they could create their own narrative with the result of the investigation. So this is the time. If I was Harry and Meghan, I'll make them put it out so people don't question whatever they put out later in the future. Meghan was not worried because she knows she didn't do anything. But she put them in full alert and said, talk to my lawyer, because I want to know what I did. That way we could fix that in the court. Okay, there's this, right? Why is the anxiety? If they have been honest and truthful about their deeds and action. There's that. All right, let's go to the next tweet. There's more comment. I'm almost an hour. This video started very slow, but all of a sudden I wanted to add this, and there's boom, the tea. Did I just read Palmolive say people are being racist toward the peg friends? Chill. Okay, I guess pegging is a race thing. Wow, I wonder if what they think Meghan feels every day. Okay, Meghan is being loved every day. I hope they continue, Harry and Meghan continue to give each other the love that they deserve. Okay, according to their playbook, every white person glorifies Peckington. What? They are so far removed from reality. I guess they interact too much with the Meghan and Brexit crowd. Let them live in their bubble. That's their issues. Like we said, well, I've said, I don't care what he does in his private home and his private bedroom, but as long you cannot mind your own business, you're into Meghan's and Harry's business, it becomes a squad business. Alright, racist my ass? No, his ass. Racist, okay? Apparently everyone who is white respect the pegging order and wouldn't have been making fun of him. That's his problem. Yes, you did. They just be saying anything nowadays. Yeah, to see what will stick. There's the laugh. Who is Palmore? Richard Palmer, aka Palmolive Royal Reporter. There's the laugh. Check out the ratio on his tweet though. Royalists are fighting for their lives in this Twitter street. That's their problem, because they keep on going into Harry and Meghan's business. LOL, yes girl, you know these people always claim reverse racism is a thing. And you know they also love revisionist history. Yep, look how Princess Diana's firstborn is trying to rewrite her own history. Okay, he is a clown. LOL. Okay, there's that. That's the first time I'm saying that GIF. Next tweet. I have one more after that one, and then I'll do a prayer. Okay, everyone watching Prince William taking his seat looking for evidence of a went. Oh my god, the internet is crazy. Twitter is something. I guess that was during the football, the soccer match that he participated in. Well, participate being a spectator. Oh my god, this is funny. That's me right here. The squad are just laughing. Okay, he made sure that he took enough painkillers before. Oh my god. Twitter always come with something in reference to Prince Peggington. Okay, he must have a regular supply of anisole. Okay, he was probably able to take a hot crumpet from behind without bubbling during his eating days. He's no doubt a seasoned professional by now. Oh, may Betty rest in peace, people. Oh my god, this is exactly that. Oh my god. He has shared anisole. There's the laugh. Oh my god. I shouldn't, but I giggle at that. I giggle at that. Look at this. People are just laughing. Okay, he's just admiring those 22 strapping young women, knowing the Germans will be better with them. There's the looking ha, ah ha ha. Man's a profesh. He knows how to take a length and not give a game away. We stand up, Prince. Charles is indisposed. He's having some difficulty transferring some money to an account in Afghanistan. Okay, why will there be? It's not like he's the first time he's engaging in pegging. I'm pretty sure it's his butt was feeling just fine. Oh my god, the GIF, how the hell did this happen? People low by royal appointment. Okay, ouch baby, very ouch. Okay, I miss how this started. Where did it come from? He is apparently into pegging. Okay, you think he's got one of those Faberge butt plugs? Oh my god, he is brave. All right, so I'm done with the royals and all of that. Let's go into this one. Is a bit kind of funny in a way. All right, and it didn't start here, but I wanted to make sure I got the response of Home Depot. But let's go into that, because there were a lot of comments. Okay, 3,103 comments, but thank god I came across this one, and this is the one I bookmarked, so I know I will be seeing this. All right, I'm just gonna focus on the video and Home Depot. All right, and she was proud enough to post this herself. All right, it's 2 minutes exactly. Let's listen to it.
Give me my thousands of dollars.
Let's start all over.
Mommy? Say it again. I didn't hear you. What'd you say to me?
So the video started after one, I guess there was some interaction between the white guy here and whoever's recording that. Okay, so another employee came in between to stop. Okay, take the other employee back into the store to prevent things from escalating. But there's this how do you call this, customer who's following. Okay, this guy, the black guy, is trying to stop it. Okay, but the person who's recording it is walking behind them. You could see where it started from outside. Okay, so she's going back into the store, recording them, and then thank God for the black guy trying to stop the whole thing. Let's listen. And the person who's recording thinks she's right, all right, for whatever she thinks she's doing. Let's start all over. Okay, let's see. And then people wonder why we have a problem with the male race, grown-ass employees and customers face calling me a cunt. All right, let's listen.
Mommy? Say it again. I didn't hear you. What'd you say to me? Go tell me. Hi.
Okay, you need to leave, man.
Okay.
He's being rude. You're being
No,
rude.
I'm not being rude. You need to leave.
I'm buying
No,
things.
you're not any more customer. You need to leave.
Oh, I'm not a customer?
You're not
So then I
customer
want my
at this store.
thousands of dollars I spend here back every day.
No, leave.
Every day.
You need
So
to
then give me my thousands of dollars. Give me my thousands of dollars.
No, leave.
Give me my thousands of dollars back.
Then return the
give me my
product.
thousands of dollars back.
Out.
Oh, you're getting fired.
Bye.
Fired. 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 I said I'm not leaving.
Okay,
Call the cops.
that's a very good way of de-escalating the situation. All right, the black employer came in between. I don't know what happened before that. Okay, but the other employee who came to prevent things from escalating and asked her to leave, and then she's walking behind, confronting. All right, so there she is explaining her part here. Let's listen from here. All right.
I said I'm not leaving. Call the cops. I've done nothing wrong. I'm trying to buy something. And he's like, I'm not discounting anything. I'm not selling you anything. Get out of my store. Like,
He didn't say get out of my store. You need to leave. But let's listen to this crazy person.
pushing me out. Like, walking me out. Not touching me, but like pushing me basically out.
No.
And then I turn around and you're going to be rude. Go back to your country. Go back to your country. Because he wasn't from here. That was...
If you're saying go back to your country, I guess everyone in this country better go back. Even if you were born here, your ancestors then wasn't originate here. The only people who could say go back to your country are the native. But let's listen.
it. And I mean this sincerely. For all the people in the back, if you ain't gonna fucking respect Americans, go back to your country.
Respect needs to be given in order to received. Okay, you were not respecting that person as well. Alright,
Respect is earned, not given.
there you
Don't
go.
be fucking rude and working
There you go. You just said it. You did not show any respect. So how can you get respect back in return?
customer service, for one. So I turn around, I say go back to your motherfucking country and learn some fucking manners before you come here. Whatever the fuck I said, spitfire, as always, you know how I do.
No, I
That
don't.
was fucking it. Back in New York, the word fag is not really like offensive, but I understand we live in a
But don't say it. For some people it is. But don't say it. But I don't know what was said, but she's explaining her thing here.
day and age, and everybody's not from New York City, and everything is sensitive to everybody who's not from New York City. So the gay guy got really offended when I
How
said
do you know he's gay? How do you know he's gay? Oh my God, I didn't hear all of this. But okay.
he's not from New York City, and everything is sensitive to everybody who's not from New York City. So the gay guy got really offended when I said for him to go back to his country. Door. Get out of here, you fucking cunt! Go back to your country! Yeah? You ignorant! Go back! Yeah, you this, you fucking cunt! Yelling, screaming at me. So I finally pull out my phone. I'll show you the end of it. Here's the video. Been on the phone in the parking lot, so customer service complaining because that's not how we treat customers. So Mr. Hansen and Jamie are gonna lose their job today. This is what happens when we fuck with Amanda Marie Keshner. Okay, bye!
Oh my God. Oh my God. So, alright. So she's doing all of this nonsense. And then she want the guy to be fired. So people were furious. I'm going to read the result of this Home Depot. And I probably will read some of the comments here. All right. There's this. All right. Let's stop it. All right. Thank you for helping bring this to our attention. After looking into this, our associates were not fired and they never should have been put in this position. A lot of people were complaining. Alright, to Home Depot. People were tagging Home Depot and said, this guy better not be fired because this customer, is going out of her way to create issues. Alright, let's see here. Thank you for recognizing a Karen when you won and not penalize your employees over her vengeful, homophobic, and xenophobic conduct. C1. Okay, so she corrected herself. Good. Amanda, on the other hand, should be banned from your store. Thank you. I have much respect for how you handled this situation. Thank you for reaching out to, who's that? Okay, that's it. Mental health, art, humor, police accountability, Black Lives Matter. For please follow. He truly does good work and looks out for those who are preying upon. All right, give this to associate an extra day of PTO. Okay, absolutely. It's wonderful to change your decision. These employees warranted a battle mental for having to deal with her. I meant medal. Alright, so she fixed medal. Okay, a medal, lol. Okay, I really like to hear from the employees that they still have their job. Alright, so that was before that. So Home Depot responded. Alright, there's Home Depot here, and this is why, because it was buried under all of those comments. Alright, comments. But at least when I first come across it, there it is here. There's some people who's commenting here. I work in on retail stores. People like this are exhausting. They cause a lot of problems and affect the mental health of employees. The employees are not snowflakes, weak or incapable of performing the job at hand. It gets to a breaking point where employees can no longer take the abuse and blow up. This is typically what is seen in a lot of these videos. I've had to move employees from one location to another because of aggressive, abusive, and entitled customers. Wow. Who is that, Grace? Okay, let's continue. Who is that? Okay, don't say. Okay, it led us to a new company policy. Our employees are allowed to kick people like this out without any retribution. They do not have to fear for their job. The customer is always right is the stupidest retail phrase I've ever heard. They're wrong most of the time. Okay, our sales have not, by the way, this is not Home Depot's talking. This is somebody else. I don't know who is that. Let's see here. Our sales have not suffered because we have zero tolerance policy for bullshit and our staff is substantially happier. We need to stop enabling this type of behavior. She can go F herself as far as I'm concerned. Okay, that's awesome. Best job I had was a cocktail waitress in a dive bar. Management had my back every time. If someone complained or was abusive, they were shown the door. Okay, whoever invented the phrase "the customers is always right" was 100% wrong. You empower a bunch of Karens and over complainers to be always in the right. Okay, fun fact, the phrase was originally describing buying trends of customers if there is a blue car and a red car, and most customers buy the red car, then more red cars are manufactured because the customers is always right. It's since been bastardized to what we know now. Okay, but whatever. All right, so that's that. There's more comment. I want to move on. And yeah, and that's it. The other tweet that I have is gonna be for politics. That's gonna be a different video. So let's do a prayer. Prayer for, what should we say? For protection. I don't know. Let's say for protection. Okay, whoever's gonna need that. Okay, Lord God, I pray for your protection as I begin this day. You are my hiding place, and under your wings I can always find refuge. Protect me from trouble wherever I go, and keep evil far away from me. Let's do one of this. My sense is in the blue one. Let's do that one. Prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. Wherever I am, God is. Let's do another one. Protection. Let's do in guidance. It's there already. Let's take a few moments. Let's see. The word force. I don't know. Let's protection and force. Well, let's see what comes up. That's the word come. Let's go to all. See if there's a prayer up here. Yes. Okay. Same thing. Oh, I didn't put a space. And force. The Same thing here. Let's see one of this. Okay, Lord God, I pray for your protection as I begin this day. You are my hiding. Okay, saying the same thing. Your love and fullness. Okay, maybe it changed somewhere. Let's see. I pray for your protection as I begin this day. You are my hiding place, and under your wings I can always find refuge. Protect me from trouble wherever I go, and keep evil far away from me. No matter where I am, I will look to you as my protector, the one who fights for me every day. Your love and faithfulness, along with your goodness and mercy, surround me daily, so I will not fear whatever might come against me. My trust is in you, God, and I give thanks to you for your love and protection. In Jesus' name, amen. I was gonna stop reading this because this is like repetition, but the last paragraph seems slightly different, so I'm gonna stop with this. Okay, so please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And you could become a member as a form of support. Nothing special, just for the fact that of supporting. Occasionally I throw some videos there. All right, so that's it.